Alright guys, welcome to Friday's lesson. You're going to click on the history of the caste system in in Google Classroom, and then you're going to get to this page here, and you're going to click sign in, which you're going to do right here, and you're going to sign in using Google. So you Google here, and click sign in, or click on Google, and then choose your NEA Academy email, which will take you to the page itself. Alright, so for this, you can change the reading level to the max, to the middle, to the lowest, whatever reading level is going to make you most comfortable. So then you're going to read it. It generally gives you the same information, just the higher reading level gives you more information than the lower reading level. Okay, so you're going to choose the reading level that you want. You're going to then you're going to read through the article. It talks about the caste system in India, and if you remember, the caste system is their class system. It's there's ranking. There's 4 caste members. Sorry, 4 different levels of caste. The untouchables are not in the caste technically. Technically, they're outside the caste because they're not good enough to be inside the caste. So at the top of the caste, based here on this picture, are the Brahmins. They are the highest class. There's the fewest of those, that's why they're at the top of the triangle. Then you have the Kshatriyas, they are the second highest. Then the Vishyas are the third highest, and you'll notice based on this triangle that they are all Aryans. And then the non-Aryans are the Sudras. You'll notice that the untouchables do not touch the Sudras, do not touch anybody else. They are totally separated. They are also non-Aryans, but they are totally separated. They are not allowed to mix with anybody else. They're not allowed to interact. They're not allowed to come in contact. When people see an untouchable, they walk on the other side of the street. Actually, the untouchable walks on the other side of the street. When an untouchable comes into the room, they have to make a loud noise so people know that they're there, so they know to avoid them. So the untouchables are the lowest, they're viewed as the lowest form of society. No one wants to interact with them because no one wants to come in contact with them. So the people of India have this caste system because they believe that karma, what you do comes back to you, is going to affect you in your next life. So like if you're born a Sudra and you did really bad things, you didn't live a really good life, then karma would come back to you in your next life, you'd be an untouchable. But if you were a Sudra and you did really great things, you try to live like an amazing life, you try to be really positive and helpful, then in your next life you'd become a Vishya. So the caste system was kind of like a way to control people, to make them want to be better. So when they die and they're reborn, then you can be reborn into a higher class until finally you are a Brahmin in your next life. And then you just stay a Brahmin. There's no above a Brahmin. You can't go up. If you're a Brahmin and you live a really good life, then your next life you'll stay a Brahmin. If you're an untouchable and you live a really terrible life and you do awful things, you're like a murderer and all these bad things, you can't get any lower than untouchable. You just come back as an untouchable and live that outcasted life like you've lived prior. So the whole point of this caste system is to control people and make them want to live a better life so that they could move up until they're finally a Brahmin. They're the best people in society. People look up to them. People love them. And people want to be them. Okay? So that's what the caste system is in India. So what you're going to do is you're going to read and tell you the history of the caste system and how the Aryans, who are people from outside of India, they're like from Mesopotamia area, they came over and they tried to conquer these people. Some people say it was a migration, like they came in and like, hey, they settled down with them and then they took over. Some people say no, they just came in, took over these people, and started all these new ideas. Okay, so that's what this article talks about. For the caste system, what does caste mean? Who are the origins of the caste? And the time for the class, the untouchables, give you a bigger idea of who they are. And then the struggle against tradition, like how does this affect India today? So you're going to read this. Remember, you can highlight on things, and then you can color it, like, so you know the untouchables are the lowest group of people. Like if that's important to you, then you're going to highlight that. You can even write something like, sorry, you can highlight it and then write something here like not, sorry, in the caste system. Sad face. Okay, so you can highlight anything you want there. You can write on the side here just to remind you information as you read. Okay, so once you're done reading, you're then going to annotate each subtopic, which I'm going to show you here. Okay, so once you're done reading, or as you're reading, you're going to fill this in. So it asks you who's Brahma. So you just come back up to your reading, and it tells you who Brahma is right in here. Here's Brahma. Here's Brahma. So just read, and it'll tell you who Brahma is. It's a god with 4 heads and 4 hands. Looks like this. This guy right here. This is Brahma. This is their main god. This is what he looks like. He has 4 heads, 4 hands. Looks like just 2 feet. No, he has 4 feet. 2 feet. This is another picture of Brahma here. Okay. So first question says, who is Brahma? Who you can find Brahma is, it's in this first section here. Depending on what level you have, it tells you who Brahma is. Okay, so you can just highlight Brahma and then put that in. All right, so the next question says, in your own words, explain the subtopic, what does caste mean? So you just come up here, you'll read this, and then you'll just take out the main points of it, okay? And then do the same thing, just like you would. You're just annotating on Google Forms here. Just going back and forth and then putting in your own words what is the answer, okay? And then when you're done, you're going to answer these multiple choice questions, which is based on the reading, and then hit submit. And then you're done. This is worth 25 points. You can only do this once because you don't have to retype all this again. So make sure you're taking your time and doing it correctly. This counts as a quiz, so it's a one-time deal. If you want to retake it, just let me know and I'll reset it for you. But that means you have to type all these answers back in. Okay. All right. So once you're done that, then you're supposed to do this exit ticket here. Let me know if you're here. You might be here. You're here and excited to learn. You're here and you like turtles. So you're gonna check one of those boxes or all those boxes. Then you're gonna just answer this question: how would you define a class system? And how does the system hurt or help society? And do you think people stay in their class? So just answer these 3 questions for your exit tickets. This is 10 points, and then you're done. And you'll hit submit, and you're all good. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Remember, again, you can change this to any level that you want that's going to benefit you. Don't have to do these activities. Don't do these activities. You don't have to do them. You can do them if you want, but you don't have to. Alright, so email me if you have any questions or concerns. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.